This is the Discipline Manager homepage. This is the page where you will always begin. Return to this page at any time by clicking the Discipline Manager for PowerSchool link at the top of the page. On the left of the page is a link that will allow us to view lists, roles, and assignments. As a teacher, you won't be responsible for maintaining these roles and lists, but you will be able to view them. Going back to the home page, at the top of the page are the links you will probably use the most. Student Notes allows you to make notes about a particular student for your own use. Let's take a look at that. I will click on a student's name and that student's notes will appear. First, you see notes made by other staff members, if there are any, and below those notes you will see the student's name, and here is the area where you can add notes. At some schools, notes made by other teachers about this student may be visible at the top of the page. There is an option in the Notes form that allows you to specify whether your notes will be made visible to other staff members. When you start a new note, it's a good idea to click the Insert Date stamp so the date of the note will be recorded. Then just type whatever note you want to make about the student and be sure to click Submit at the bottom of the form so your new note will be saved. If you would like to add or delete notes on another student, click the Select Different Student link. Then select the student's name from the drop-down. Students who have notes about them are shown with a gray background in the drop-down list. I'll select Francisco Atkins. Of course, these are all fictitious names. And here are the notes on the student we selected. Now I'll select Discipline Manager for PowerSchool to go to the home page and continue where we left off. Now let's click on Submit Discipline Referral and create a referral. The name of the form is Behavioral Help by Teacher. All of your students' names have already been added to the software. Click the Search for Student link in either of these locations, or if you happen to know the student's ID number, you can type it in this box and click Get Student Data. The student's data will be read in and put into the form. When you click on the Search for Student link, this pop-up window will open. We haven't left the page we were on, as you will see when I close this window. On this form, you may type in a few of the first characters of the student's first name or last name or student ID, or you can click on the first letter of his last name and get a list of students whose names start with that letter. I've clicked on the letter D, so a list of the students whose last names begin with D will be shown below the form. Click on the name of the student you are looking for. When you click on the name, the pop-up window will automatically close. After the pop-up window closes, you will see that the student's information, including the student ID, student's name, grade, and whether he is special ed or ESL, has all been filled in on the form for you. The current date and time will be in the Event Date field. You can select a new date by clicking on the date picker icon, or reinsert the current date and time by clicking on the Now button. If you are a teacher at the school, your name should already be selected in the Referring Teacher drop-down. If you are creating the referral for someone else, select that teacher's name from the drop-down. Select the location and the behavior category. There may be other fields to select or fill out. This varies from school to school and from state to state. Enter a description of the misbehavior in the explanation of a behavior field. Enter the interventions that you have already used to address this problem in the Intervention Used box. The checkboxes above the box represent common interventions and can easily be added to the Intervention Used box by checking the checkboxes. If you have a photo or documents that relate to this incident, they can be uploaded by clicking on the Upload icon. Finally, you can enter additional comments that are for internal use in the Comments box at the bottom of the form. These comments will not be shared with parents or students. Always remember to click the Submit button to save your work and submit the incident. If you click Submit and enter New Incident, the current incident will be submitted and the form will be set up to submit a new similar incident. I'll click that one. You'll see the confirmation message in the upper left of the page indicating that the incident has been entered into the database. If emails have automatically been generated to the student's parents or others, the addresses of those emails will be listed here as well. Your referral is now complete. An administrator will automatically be notified that your referral has been posted and is awaiting his or her action. There's one final thing that I would like to point out on the discipline referral page. The Show History button can be used to view the student's discipline history, which can provide useful context for a new incident. I'll click it now. The page is refreshed and we now see the discipline history on this student. We also have a link here called View Profile. I'll click that to show you that page. That will take us to a page showing status and contact information for that student. Thank you for viewing Discipline Manager for Teachers.